What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cracker Hunters. I'm Carolina Hitman,
I'm Anubis.
and today we're going to be continuing our Tales from the Other Side. And today we got Anubis in here, and he's got a story for us today.
Yeah, it's kind of like a second story to the high five story, but we're gonna go ahead. I was a funeral director for quite a while, maybe about good 3 years, and I joined that job just to kind of see what it was like to actually have a kind of different kind of career. And when you're talking different, that was different.
There's nothing more different than a funeral director, okay? There's really no job more different than that.
Or as Carolina would call it, a undertaker.
No, I would call it looking at dead bodies.
No, it's doing a job, man. You got to do something. Something's got to be done with the dead. I wasn't a big advocate on paying as much money as everybody pays for it, but it's whatever. So I've got this story about my wife, man, and what it was like with the funeral home. Of course, when this happened, I had just got out of school, dude. I was broke as hell. So just for for a basis, broke as hell. Just got out of college.
Here the excuses already coming. Here comes the justifications.
Oh, I was highly justified. So we're at the funeral home. You know how funerals work. You do the visitation, and then you do the actual. You do the visitation one day, and then the next day you do the funeral.
Right.
So we were at this Catholic funeral, which those are actually pretty interesting. Interesting to watch because of all the ups and downs, steps, and stuff like that. I mean, when it comes to it's the same way with like the Catholic Church. You look at all that stuff. It's really interesting. You get to see the priest talk, shit like that, different pews. You got to kneel down and pray for the deceased and whatnot. And so this one wasn't a big funeral. Not like, there may have been 10 people
So
there.
So was it a he or she?
It was a dude.
So the dude wasn't that loved.
Right.
Okay.
Either that or he had been pretty well off. So more enemies than friends, I guess.
Oh, okay. He's one of those. He was an asshole.
But still, they sent, during funerals, they send flowers and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, man, there were some pretty nice flowers. Beautiful bouquets. Fucking hundreds of dollars worth of just flowers.
Wow.
Thousands of dollars, actually.
Holy crap.
Dude, the spray itself that went on the casket was like $600.
Wait, what do you mean spray?
It's the flower that goes on the casket.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I thought you meant an actual spray where you sprayed something on. That's my dumb ass. I'm thinking you talking about an actual spray you spray on the casket.
No, the casket spray is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
It's the flower bouquet that's on the casket.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about now.
Well, anyway, that was fucking expensive as hell, dude. You're talking weird, random flowers that you wouldn't even see around here where we're at.
Okay.
It was beautiful. Now, they got these other flowers that have been sent by like companies and people that knew the departed.
Right.
So after the funeral, we went through the whole 9 yards. The funeral home was like, okay, so we'll just send the flowers back to the next kin kind of deal.
Okay.
Because they're the ones who
They ship the flowers back?
Well, no, not ship. We drive them. Because everybody is like,
okay, it's kind of local.
Yeah, it's
gotcha.
local funeral home. So, but we drove them. That's the deal. You drive them back to the actual home of the next kin.
Who would want flowers back?
Everybody.
What cheapskate is...
Everybody wants
What?
the flowers.
Really?
Dude, yeah, it's part of the deal, man.
I wouldn't. Why would I want flowers back if I want a dead person?
Now, see, that's the normal response. I agree with that.
Exactly. That's the normal shit that goes on.
I don't want those flowers,
Yeah. This was on a dead person. Why would I want those back?
Well, no, I'm talking about the actual like bouquets and stuff that's on the stands.
It's
and shit.
on. I don't care.
It had nothing to do with it.
Is it in a funeral?
It's at the
Is it part of the funeral process?
Yes.
I don't want those fucking flowers back. Okay.
But it's not like they smell bad.
I don't care. It was part of a funeral. I don't want them back.
Just because of that, it makes,
Exactly.
it makes the story even better. But so I mean, this family did the normal response. I don't want those fucking flowers.
That's the normal response, like you said.
And I was like, okay, so I was asking my boss, I was like, so what do we do if they don't want them? They're like, well, what we do is we take them to an old folks home or
So, wait, you passed the dead person flowers on to somebody else?
dude, they're pretty flowers.
I don't care. They were connected with a dead person.
I mean, that's just that's the second spot, you know?
I guess recycling. Recycling is
There you
everywhere,
go. They are
apparently.
recycling. So I was like, I noticed this one, man. It had some pink and purple and it had a badass vase, dude. I'm saying, dude, this bouquet, this whole flower arrangement, dude, was awesome. And I was like, hey, can I have that?
So let me get this straight. So these flowers were part of a funeral. The actual people who purchased the flowers, like, fuck
Well, they weren't
that.
there. They weren't there.
No, what I'm saying is the actual people who purchased the flowers, when
Yeah.
you sent them, when you drove them back, and like, fuck that, they were connected to a dead person, we don't want those back. Your thought process was like, fuck it, I want them, give them to me.
Well, it was right around Valentine's Day.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Please continue this story. Please continue.
I was like, I asked my boss, I said, hey man, can I have those? And I'm talking like $100 fucking flower arrangement.
Right.
You know, it's like it's all it is just like a flower and, flowers in a vase. With,
I like how you're trying to just justify that
I'm
I want
talking
flowers
about
that were
how beautiful the flowers were. Dude, there were purple, there was pink, all these awesome colors in this flower arrangement. And I was like, man, can I have that one? And he said, why?
Because see, exactly. See, even the guy who's worked there for years, even he knows that's not fucking normal. Okay,
Well,
even he knows that.
Well, he knows I hated flowers. That's why he asked why. And I was like,
Yeah,
well,
that's the reason why. Okay.
yeah. That's me justifying it. But so I'm like, yeah, can I have those? He said, why? I was like, well, I think Murky would like those. My wife, her real name is Jennifer, but I'm gonna call her Murky because that's the rules. I was like, dude, I think Murky would like those, and he was like, really?
And you see, I wish I could have been there to hear the tone of his voice when he said that, because I'm pretty sure the tone was, really? Because even he knows that's fucking no.
Dude, they were really, really beautiful flowers.
I don't care how beautiful they were still connected to a funeral.
Well, she didn't know that.
Keep going, please.
And I was like, he said, okay, just do me a favor. And I was like, okay, what's that? He's like, just don't tell her that
Exactly.
they're from this funeral. And I was like, no, man, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to be like, oh, I bought these for you for Valentine's Day.
You're taking credit from somebody else's purchase. Oh, this story's getting better and better.
Well, I mean, dude, it was completely logical to me, dude. I was broke as fuck, man.
I'm not saying it's not logical. I'm not even.
Dude,
debating.
I'm doing the best I can. I just got out of college, man. I'm fucking broke as fuck. And I was like,
man.
dude, she needs something for Valentine's Day.
So let's
I
give her
can't
dead people
fucking afford
flowers.
this badass flower. But, so I was like, can I have that? And he's, yeah. All right, go ahead and take it. He told me, he's like, don't tell her it's from that. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I come home, she's at work, and I'm like, oh, so I'm gonna set this up. I got this fucking dollar card,
So you went the cheap route with the cards, but you're like, fuck it. They already paid the $100 for the flowers. I don't need to spend that much money.
Exactly. So I'm like, fuck it. I get a card like, oh baby, I love you, happy Valentine's Day, all shit like that. And I was like, I hope you love the flowers. And I played that shit off as much as I could, man. As best as I could.
Oh man.
She comes home that morning, she's like, she even wakes me up. Where'd you get those flowers? I was like, oh, baby, I went and ordered them for you.
Oh, you lying fuck.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
had this shit. I was like, baby, I ordered those a few weeks ago. That way it gives them enough time to, put them together.
See, let me pause this right quick. See, guys and girls, if there's any women listening to this podcast or this story right now, that's how men think. Like, that's how good of a liar we are. We will take credit for someone else's achievement and lie like hell like that was ours. But continue.
I was like, yeah, babe. I was like, yeah, I had that shit set up for weeks, I was waiting, they had to get the flowers in and stuff like that, and oh my goodness, I love you. Oh my God, dude, I'm telling you, that night was pretty awesome.
So you got good sex from dead people flowers.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, man.
Well, okay, so the flower, that was the whole, that's the punchline, that was the fun part about it. And then it came to the flowers are dying. And the flowers are dying, it's been a few weeks, like about a week. And then she's like, so, I really, really, really like those flowers. I was like, oh, good, I'm glad you did. Can you get some more?
Oh, I knew that's where this was going.
And I was like, maybe. She was like, okay, just tell me the florist. I was like, dip. Oh man, I don't really. Okay. She's like, yeah, tell me the florist and the order number because I want those exact flowers. And I was like, oh fuck.
The correct response from a man once he's been caught up in some shit.
And she was like, what? I was like, oh fuck. Okay, so I was like, I'm busted. Because she's giving me this fuck you look like, where'd you get those? And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right, now it's time to come clean. Fuck it. Why not, right? And she was like, okay, so where did the flowers come from? And I was like, the funeral home. Really? Really? That's what you give me?
I swear.
Yes. Oh, okay. Hold on, let me think about it. And she knew I was fucking broke as fuck. She's like, okay, you know what? A pass. Tell me the florist. I was like, fuck. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I was just asking because I thought you would like them. And she, oh my God, dude. She was like, this is my Valentine's Day.
I swear.
Yes.
Oh my
She said,
goodness.
how much did you pay for my Valentine's Day? I said,
Oh no.
it's like,
$1. If you paid the equivalent of someone lowballing on The Price Is Right. That's what the fuck you did. $1. That's what you just did.
well, I was working with what I had. That's my justification. I worked with what I had, and I was like,
Oh man.
all right, babe. I spent $1. And she said, all right. I can accept that.
And see, this is when you know you've met your perfect match. The person meant for you. Where they even they understand the complete shit you just did. And you know what? I still love him. And it's him.
And the funny part about it is...
No, the funny part about it is that wasn't that lets me know that wasn't even out of character for you. That let me know right there that she you had done some shit like this before. So she knew, you know what? This is part of his personality. He thought about it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna accept it.
Well, I think the funny part is the best thing about Jen or whatever y'all like to call her, Murphy, Jen, it doesn't matter, is that when I told her that the flowers came from the funeral home, the first thing she could do was cackle. Her busting out cackle, like of disbelief.
And I'm telling you right now, that sounds like Jen. That really does.
Then it was, oh, wait a minute. Are you serious? It's like,
Oh, excuse me.
yes, I was serious. They came from a funeral. Well, they were really pretty flowers.
I swear.
And I'm glad you thought of me. That's what it was. It's just, it's the thought that counts, fellas.
And you know what? You found the one woman who really believes that. And that's the awesome thing about that. You found the one person that really believes that. Like, it was a thought that counted.
It really was, though.
Let's disregard that those flowers are part of a whole funeral process, a part of sadness and despair. But he still thought of me while that happened.
Well, that's my woman. You know,
It really is.
That's my woman, man. I love her to death. That's my number one achievement is her.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. That's awesome. Oh man, because I know my fiance. If I told her I got funeral flowers,
Yeah, but she wouldn't question you like a fucking detective.
Fair enough. No, she would get the flowers, they would die, and I would just get her something else. Yeah, but see, that's what happens, guys. When you do something so awesome,
It kicks you in the nuts.
Yes, because they remember that, and they want details and want to know, where did you get them from? I want some more. So
I want the same setup.
Right. So let this be a lesson to you. If you're going to do something and lie about it, make sure there's no way to get any more of it. Any more.
Yeah, that flower's extinct.
Yeah, exactly. Those are the last
that was
ones.
just the last one.
Yeah, that's why they were so expensive.
Yeah, well,
Swear.
which was bad because the actual price of it was on the bottom of the vase.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that even impressed her more. Like, he spent this much on me, when in reality, you spent $1.
Yeah. I was like, hey, can I have that?
Oh my goodness, man. That is,
Dude,
that's
the
awesome.
epitome of working with what you got.
Yeah, it really is. Hey, sometimes, that's what you got to do. You can't. Sometimes you ain't got the money to afford to get anything else.
And that's the bottom line.
It's because we said so.
That's right.
Oh man. So everybody, that's the end of this story right here, man. This was awesome. I got some good laughs out of this. I hope you did too. Like, I really legitimately hope you laughed your ass off listening to him pan funeral flowers for a Valentine's Day
Hey man,
gift.
they're justified. The best with what I had.
Hey, I'm not judging at all.
Oh yeah, you are.
A little bit. So everybody, we thank you for joining on this Tales from the Other Side. But Anubis, you got any more to add to this crazy ass story?
No.
Okay, awesome. But everybody, man, we thank y'all for joining Cracker Hunters today, man. This is fun, man. This is awesome. So yeah, I don't have anything else to add. But don't forget to like and subscribe, man. If you like content like this, man, let us know, man. If you want to hear more stories like this, man, please let us know, man, because we got plenty of them. We love telling this stuff. But thank you for joining Crack Hunters today. I'm Carolina Hitman.
I'm Anubis.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace.